refresh the home you love with the help of CertaPro painters. Painting inside or out, you can trust.
Yeah, we're about to go live. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I might need to wipe your face off. Mom, I think would want me to wipe your face off. Where's the... Oh, there's wipies. All right, hold on, everybody. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, you pooped.
I can sit on the couch.
All right. Hey, everybody! How we doing? I'm gonna just leave that music there. It's kind of fun background music. Elliot, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Welcome to the watch party. There's a few of you on here. We're having fun. Give everyone a second to get in here.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah. We're like 10 minutes till showtime. Charles Stanley's on right now. I requested somebody a little bit, more big time.
Yeah.
And they gave us Charles. I guess he'll do.
Yeah, Dad.
Charles has made a good name for himself.
Yeah, Dad.
So, anyways, yeah, we're here, and basically, we're just gonna have a little fun watch party. This is not. It's TBN. So I know not everyone watches TBN. I know not everyone even has TBN. Yeah. Yes. But we're celebrating tonight. This is my first national TV debut, and so after the last 15 to 18 months we've had, we needed something to celebrate, y'all. So look, we got this. We got a camera here. We got a camera here. Look, Elliot, we got a camera here. We got the iPad here spinning tracks. We're gonna read some.
iPad here.
Yes, we're gonna read some comments and we're gonna watch it. So let's say hi to some people. Say hi in the comments, everybody. There is my mom, Jensen and Ginger are here. Helen, hi everybody. Hi. Thank you for joining along. I think what we're gonna do is just have us a good little time tonight. It was a great experience. I know a lot of you do watch TBN, are fans of Huckabee, and so this is exciting for you too. I appreciate you being excited with me. Hi, Mark Blanton. The Blantons are watching. Hey! And so I kind of thought, you know what? What's a fun thing we could do to just add to the night? It's not for tomorrow night. Everybody probably be busy watching fireworks. But tonight, maybe people are chilling, and let's have some fun with it. And so I got a couple of. We're gonna give away some prizes. I got a coffee mug here from the show, and I've got a. Hold on, I gotta drop this down. And then I got a Huckabee hat. So we're gonna give. So this is what I'm thinking is we'll do a little Q&A time after the set, and then anyone who suggests a question. Will get entered to win these things. So they're kind of fun. It's fresh from the show. I'll mail them to you. If there is only one question, you get both. Okay? And if there's two questions, then we'll pick what ones we get. Anyways, we're about 7 minutes out. So here's kind of how I'm envisioning this whole thing working out. We got the music here. We got my wife outside doing some flowers. My girls are running around. At some point, they're all going to come in and we're going to watch this. Yes, that's the Apple TV remote, right? And at some point, we're going to watch this all together. I don't know exactly how that's going to go. I'm probably just going to throw a picture up on the screen, or I mean, everyone will be watching the TV. So I'm not going to like turn the camera to the TV or anything. You can watch it. And we'll share a clip after the fact as well. But so I'll just probably shut up during those times, and it'll just be kind of some dead air. But my segment's about 7-8 minutes long, and then I'll stop right before that comes. I'm not gonna fill like every second with noise. At some points, you might see me doing this, going and that's by design. This is the way that you would listen to classical music while you wash dishes. Is kind of the way I'm envisioning this whole thing going on. Or maybe a podcast while you like go for a jog. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of how I'm envisioning this whole thing going tonight. And so I'll be talking at some point in time. If something cool happened and you hear me chirping up about it, I'll say, oh yeah, by the way, that guy was super cool. Like the guy before me is the owner or founder of the Orlando Magic. And that was really cool. I never talked to an executive of an NBA team before. And so little tidbits like that, but other times I'll just stop. Okay, here we go. We got Adventures with Otto. Hi, Pam Halcom says hi. Hi, Halcoms. How we doing, Halcoms? Wonderful people. We got some fun people on board. A few people watching.
And the Google.
And yes, I don't know what that means, but Google, yes. So we're about 5 minutes till showtime. Here is basically a quick rap sheet on fun facts to know about, like, as we watch this, to prepare yourself. First off, the question most everyone has, what's Huckabee like? Is he nice? Whatever. Wonderful guy. He is, first off, their show is like top notch. Like they do disclosure. Okay, this is why I'm doing that, because I recognize not a lot of my audience is younger, and not all of them A, know who Mike Huckabee is, B, watch TBN. Like I just know that. So I'm trying to be all things to all people with my following here. I myself do not watch much TBN, like at all. It's not. I don't have nothing against it. I just don't watch it very much.
Dad, you have a Luca movie.
Yes. Don't play with Disney Plus over here while we're live on TV. You got to look at the camera. You got to talk to the people. So I didn't watch TBN very much. So I was not like anticipating, like I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect at all. I thought maybe TBN had some studios, and maybe one studio in the whole complex was dedicated to Huckabee. No. Like, the first time in my life I get off the airport and I'm coming down and I see one of those guys holding like my name on an iPad, one of those kind of deals. Like
Your name on the iPad.
Yeah, he loves iPads. iPad's his trigger word. So on a tablet, they put my name on there, and so like that was kind of cool. That's never happened before. We got 3 minutes. I'm gonna wrap up. And so, like, they just treat so, and then they take me to the hotel in like an Audi. Like it was.
We got trampoline.
We have a trampoline. You are a great, cute play-by-play guy, but you gotta say things that have to do with what we're talking about. Just stay cute. So we have a trampoline. So so they take me in like these nice, sweet cars and everything to the hotel, and I sit there. They do it right, and then they bring me there, and I talk to like 6 different people, my makeup person. They all were the nicest people possible. And then at some eventually the head producer, he gives me like my bio and stuff, and he says, hey, can you fact check this? And then he takes me to meet the governor. Now, meanwhile, like, you pull into the complex and they got security everywhere. There's a huge sign on the street that says Huckabee. And so you quickly realize, like, this isn't just a part of this TBN strategy. Like, this show is a huge factor. Like, a huge, if it was ESPN, it would be their sports center. Kind of is the vibe you get. And so I go in there, and then they finally take me to meet the governor, and he was just so nice. His words of wisdom, jokingly, was, "Hey, just don't screw it up." And then he was just the nicest dude. Talked to me for a few minutes, and then they whisked me backstage to get ready. And then I sat there. The theater that they have is Conway Twitty. He built this theater. It's an awesome place. And that is where, after he died, his family donated the theater to TBN. And I've got pictures. I'll show you guys after the set.
And that Poppy.
Yes, that is Poppy. Yes, he's looking at pictures over here. Again, you have to contribute to the broadcast. Okay, okay. So, anyways, it is about showtime. I'm going to, I'll just kind of come in and out. Okay, we'll just kind of roll with it that way. Thank you guys who are all watching, and this is gonna be fun. Also, fun fact: the guy, I'm blanking. I got a picture with him too. I'm gonna get his information. It's on right now. The announcer is the legendary voice, 40 years of the Grand Ole Opry. So it was pretty cool to hear him say my name. So, anyways, here we go. It's coming up. 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. Thank you guys for being on the ride with us and for your support. Woo! They said my name. Did you see that? All right. I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw on a slide right now, and I'll just kind of come back in commercial breaks. How about that? All right, I'll come back in commercial breaks, and you guys enjoy. I'm going to mute my mic, and we're good.
day of the election. And I even offered my affidavits to the court.
Yeah.
I said I'll make any affidavits you want available. And they ignored them.
All right. So just turn me down if you want to keep watching Rudy. Well, I'll take this as a second to watch to comment on a couple things. Some that are funny, and then some that are just maybe you're wondering. I did not meet Rudy Giuliani, obviously. He was not there. In fact, I wasn't even really aware he was going to be on the show. So look, I'm learning stuff along with you guys. But look, we got another member of the fam here now.
Hi.
Evie's here.
I'm Everly.
And there's Emma Kate. And
And
subscribe to your channel, right?
Yes.
We have.
Yeah,
subscribe. Get them to subscribe to your channel.
Yes, subscribe. Well, we're getting so one has our uncle and one and Dad. Are you gonna do another channel?
Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. So that's good.
Please subscribe. They don't have a channel. Yeah, we do.
Oh yes, they do. They totally have one. They totally have
For
one.
real, Dad.
And this is very exciting. So y'all get on there and subscribe. Emma Kate and Everly's channel. So anyways.
And me.
And Biggie. And
Biggie, guys.
okay, guys, you gotta hold on. You gotta let me talk. Okay, the people want to know what I have to say. Mark Blanton says, "Did you get to meet the drummer? I believe his name is John Hammond." No, but John Hammond is responsible for Jurassic Park. No, hey, don't touch that. Dinosaur joke. I did not. I take that back. I met the whole band. They all came over and was very complimentary and nice. And they all shook my hand. The one that I talked to the most is, hold up, I'm gonna get their names. The one that I talked to the most is a friend of the fam. A new friend of the fam. He's a friend of a friend of the fam. And his name is Trey Corley is the main guy that I met. He's the band director. He's the what was Dave Letterman's? He's the Paul Schaefer to Huckabee, if you will. So you'll see him. He's in a hat. He's really cool. So his name's Trey. And then Tyler Summers plays the sax for them. And they are a really awesome band. Like they just would groove and stuff during like commercial breaks and stuff, and they were super fun. So Tyler Summers, they were the two I talked to the most. Everyone else I just kind of met in passing. So that's a really long way to answer your question mark. That no, not really, but kind of. But he was very good. I watched them all, and they all rock. Obviously, in Nashville, you're gonna find the best of the best of the best. So, anyways, so fun fact. So again, I'm not gonna assume everybody just watches Huckabee all the time and TBN. And so the only thing I can give you is like my point of view, and that's why you're watching the watch party with me, is because you want to know maybe my point of view. And again, just mute me if you want to watch. Rudy, okay, just mute me if you want. But I'm gonna talk during this little interview. I had never seen the show, and so I know when I did Dry Bar Comedy, which is another clean comedy platform for clean comics like myself. When I did Dry Bar, they were very like firm on don't do anything political. Don't say anything like they called it provo clean. We want you guys to be provo clean. Like don't push politics. Don't push any of that stuff too hard on us, please. And so I was kind of wondering, because you'll see in my bit, I don't say anything super controversial, but like I say some things to where like, okay, if you were a super one way or the other person, you could maybe have a problem with what I'm about to say. And so, like, if you want me to stay down the middle, I just need to know. And so, the first clip that I watched was something similar to his monologue when he was, bashing people that kneel. And if you want to play in this country, play in this country or go play in Afghanistan or something like that. And so I watched that clip and I was like, I think we're good. I think this is a conservative bunch. That's gonna be all right with anything I say, and you will see in my set exactly what I mean by that, because that bit that I was kind of wondering about, not only did everyone like it, but one lady like yells out something very much on the right in support of what I said. So I guess that's a little bit of a tease. So all right, hey, you guys have to keep it down when I'm talking. Unless you want to come over here and plug your channel. No, you guys can. They can stay up here. We're just hanging out. We got some friends on here. It's exciting. Let's see. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Here's YouTube. We got people here. We got some people watching. A few. So it's exciting. YouTube Live is just fun. YouTube Live is fun. So anyways, they're probably about to go to a commercial break. Let me see where we're at. Hold up. Where's the remote, guy? There's my guy. So that's Trey. Trey's super nice. Yeah, super nice. And then the guy behind him, yeah, that was Tyler, and he plays the saxophone, and they had super fun. Now, I will say this. I will not, and let me fill up this commercial break with this. Okay, we're just having a watch party. Let's get some music going. For our watch party here. Let's up the energy. You guys want to dance?
Yes.
Okay, we got to get over this ad. You guys can dance. We'll get you a vibe for what we're doing here today, guys. There we go. We got the team here. Evie's got moves. This is what they do on their channel. Yeah, yay, hey, 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 hey. So we're excited over here. All right. So fun fact about this next guy that I'm gonna get. So we're sitting in the Conway Twitty green room, and this guy walks up, and I'd heard the founder of the Orlando Magic was gonna be on there, and if you know me, you know I'm into sports a lot, and so this next dude sits down. You know, he's like a billionaire probably, right? And he had something in common that I recognized whenever I worked in like the media. When I worked in like the car industry and sports industry, like crazy successful people are super curious. Okay, so this guy, he reads tons and tons of books, but he was also like really engaged in his conversation with me. Please stop touching me. He was like looking like right into my eyes, asking about my surgery, how I became a comic. And like super interested, and like listen, I worked at a church for years, so like I know all about the 2-minute passive conversation in the lobby to like, hey, hi, how you doing? Good week at work? Cool, bye. You know, get in and get out. But this dude was so engaged into our conversation that it like caught you back. And I asked his daughter, I'm like, does he like really care what I'm saying? He goes, yes, he's like this. So anyways, I'm gonna butt out because I want you to watch this interview. Super interesting guy, and yeah, he was there in the Shaq years and all. He founded the Magic, and so it was a super cool story. So here we go. All right. So the girls just saw they saw my picture on there and they're excited. They're excited. So I'm up next. If you're still with me. If you're still with us.
Yeah, and we're in it.
No, they're not. They don't know what they're talking about.
No, we are in it.
But okay, so at this point in time in the show, I'm standing backstage with the head producer, and I'm rehearsing the crap. Now, I got there early in the day that day, and so I just happened to have like probably 6 hours to kill in my hotel room, and I probably ran through this set 30 times because you always get a little bit of butterflies before you can perform, especially, with something like this and, your first TV spot. And it's a big deal. Cameras everywhere and it's unusual. But it's been so long since I've performed, it's been a brutal year for those of you who know my story. And the last thing I was thinking about was comedy. So here we go. So I was nervous, practiced up, and here we go. All right. There we go. There it is. What you think, Elliot? Good. He says good. He says good. All right. So like they didn't send me like a segment of it. That was the first time I saw it. So I gotta lose a few more pounds, but we're getting on it. We're getting there. So yeah, that was fun. That went so. What you kind of couldn't hear it in the mic, but when I said they tried to kidnap the governor of Michigan, there actually was a decent amount of people from Michigan. Thank you, Ivan Smith and PHMS Warriors. No, Yoel, it just went on, but we're talking about it. We're getting the after commentary here. So real quick, like I'll probably be on another like few minutes. If you want to watch this next guy coming on, I'll just talk through him. He's a cool guy, but his name's Michael. He wrote a book. I have a picture with him. Because it's not every day you meet a guy that wrote a book. And so, anyways, I'm going to talk through him, and then we'll just keep going. But you heard me say when I got out there, the bit about the governor of Michigan. Now, I was also nervous because that first joke, the pastor's kid joke about, how most of us are in prison, that's the only joke on that whole set that's on camera somewhere. Which means that's the only joke that was like really tried and true. Everything else is basically new. In fact, I used some of them at church, at Kirby Church a few weeks ago on Father's Day, basically just like workshopping. And if some of you maybe were following, like some of it was a stretch to like include in some of the things what I was saying, but in my mind I'm going, look, I gotta workshop some of this stuff because I'm about, and so it was hugely helpful. And so I come out that bit with the governor thing that I've done a few times on Zoom comedy shows over the last few months, and they've all gone super well every time I do that bit. And so, but this time a lady in the front row, I said, thank you guys. I didn't see what you were talking about, sadly. Need for awesome job, great job. But thank you guys. So I come out and do that governor joke, and I say they didn't catch the governor of Michigan. They tried to, but they didn't catch her. And a lady in the front row yells out, "I wish they would have!" Just yells it out. And you're never sure how people are going to take it because some people on the left could say like, "Are you condoning kidnapping governors?" And so like you always gotta be conscious of these different things. This lady just yells, "I wish they would have," and then on the fly, I'm kind of just like saying, "Oh, were you part of the crew?" Which is one of the biggest laughs of the night. So I guess moral of the story is don't prepare things. Just hope people say dumb things in the audience and react off that. Anyways. So it was good. I wasn't sure if I was going to go to the couch or stay over there. Governor Huckabee broke his foot. Look at this kid keep finding his way back to this iPad. He has a problem. We're working on him. Pray for us. He's cute, but he's got addictions that we're praying for freedom from.
And I got
yeah, he's got clay. Anyways, welcome new people. We got new people coming in. Leave some comments if you want. Tell me who's all here, who's watching. Leave a Q&A. We got some prizes we're going to give away. We're celebrating. Good times. Come on. That was a lot of fun. Whenever you watch yourself, it's always a little bit goofy, but it went well. I'm pleased. Everyone's always going to ask, like, so did you like it? Yeah. People laughed, and that actually was not mic'd in afterwards in post. Like the crowd really liked it, and it was fun. You get off stage and you feel good about it. And so I'm thankful. But yeah, so all the stuff worked pretty well. The band was pretty cool. Now, what I will say is another question I get is, did they all like it? So here's the deal. It's goofy. When I go to a church and perform or something like that, you get off stage and you get like immediate feedback and whatever because you're the main event, right? You're the person everybody saw. But on something like this, not only do these people have people like me every show, different people of different talents, different professions,
and
everything.
then have babies.
Yes. But so like they're used to it, that they're used to all these different things, and you kind of always are trying to gauge like, okay, like did you really think I was good, or are you just saying like, oh man, yeah, great job, man, good stuff, or like you don't ever expect Governor Huckabee to say you were the best person we've ever had on this show. You don't expect that, but you kind of wonder You kind of wonder if something maybe in the middle will happen. Like if I did real good, you'll get an indication. But it's kind of goofy because they have so many people all the time. The other thing is you'll see the guy after him. This guy just tears it up. This Michael Grimm guy who won America's Got Talent like several years ago, but he sings a soulful rendition of America the Beautiful and got a standing ovation. Like he rocks it. So like I'll definitely be done and out by then so you guys can watch that. So like don't stop watching because you'll really like that. And then I hung out afterwards in the lobby of the hotel till like midnight with him and his wife, and they were super cool. They're from Vegas, and we got exchanged numbers and just super, super cool guy. And so, anyways, he rocks America's Got Talent. He rocks America the Beautiful. So you're going to listen to that. And so that had happened, too, by the time the show was over. And so it just was crazy. But different, what was fun is there was different people in the audience that stayed at our hotel, saw me and Michael in the lobby, came over, said hey, took pictures, and all that kind of stuff. So it was fun. Basically, any other questions you guys have? I appreciate Mark's question about the drummer. Go ahead. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments. I'm going to probably stay on for about 5 more minutes just recapping stuff because I have some pictures I want to show you guys of the thing. So let me pull up the pictures. Put any questions you have now in the comments. That's great. And I'm going to share... here. Okay, so let me... Okay. All right. So this is just, I told the dude, and they obviously could tell whenever you got a guy like me walking out in gym shorts and a t-shirt, they can tell. No, I don't want to update that. Okay, you guys can still hear me? Okay, I think. Okay. Okay, let me go back to my pictures here. Elliot, shh. Go over to mom. Okay, so they could tell I wasn't used to all these, and I didn't even try to fake it till I make it. I'm like, listen, man, I've been... crisis. I said, listen, man, I've had the worst year of my life. I am going to soak every second of this in. So I took pictures in this swanky car with this dude in a suit. I said, bro, I gotta get my picture with that iPad and my name on it. And he's like, all right, no problem. And so he was super cool because I felt so fancy. I went even and got some Voss water. I was feeling myself. Okay, like I did. I was feeling myself. I didn't just go in and get Aquafina like a pauper. I got some Voss water because this is roll. So here's this guy backstage, super guy. That's the Conway Twitty green room, and that's his book, Speechless. That is my view from backstage as I was waiting to come on, and so that was fun. Sitting back there, and you're just kind of waiting to walk out to your spot, rehearsing like crazy in your head, making sure you don't forget everything. If I would have screwed up, I don't know if they would have let me stop or what, because it is all pre-taped, but you obviously want to nail it your first time, and we did. We had a good time. There's me and the governor. Again, just an amazingly nice man. You talk to some of these people in show business, and off camera, they almost flip a switch into who they are. Sorry, everyone. Elliot's a little bad tonight. So you wonder if they're really like that, but no, he was just as nice off camera. So after I was done, they're like, you can leave or you can go watch, and I'm like, shoot. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy every second of this after the year that I've had. So I went in the back and I watched and enjoyed the show. And a lot of you know I have a production background, and so I just was really enjoying the production side of everything. And then that is me and the host. Bill Breeze, his last name, and he has this big old ring on his hand, and he was super nice too, super complimentary. A lot of different comics in my circle. have gotten to do the Grand Ole Opry as well with him, which is exciting. So that's on the goal list. I hope one of these days I get to do that, get to go do comedy at the Grand Ole Opry, and he'll get to announce my name again. Since we're watching TBN, I'm gonna name it, claim it, and I'm just gonna say it. So here's Conway Twitty's green room. My friend took this, who did the warm up. So they had another comedian warm up the crowd. Which is common in the biz. You have a guy walk out there and tell jokes to the crowd to get them warmed up. And the crowd was warmed up. And so I owe Moody, my friend Moody Malavi, a lot of gratitude for getting the crowd ready to go for me. And there's me in the hotel afterwards with my buddy Michael Grimm, who you will see here momentarily, rock America the Beautiful. And so, yeah, that is... That's about it, guys. Look, we had a good time tonight. Let me get my music back going, and we're gonna get out of here. Except Biggie lost all my music. Oh, he has Bluey on here. I don't like Bluey. A lot of people like Bluey, but I feel very guilty because that dad is such a good dad on that show, and I feel convicted after we watch it. I'm like, man, I'm not as good of a dad as Bluey's dad. So anyways, all right. Thank you guys for watching. Those of you who are still on, I really appreciate you. I don't even know if I'm still on or not. Maybe I'm not.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm on. We still got people on here. All right. So, we had one question. That's it, from Mark Blanton. So guess what? Mark Blanton gets the prize. He gets a Huckabee mug and a Huckabee hat.
Mom had you on here.
Yes, there we go. Huckabee hat, Huckabee mug. You know, here, how about this? Because I know Mark. How about we give one to Mark, and Hairs was kicking fresh. You do it or makeup. Oh, okay. We have a late edition. PHMS Warrior says, no. I'm going to get one of the... If all we had to do was type in a question, I'm getting one of those prizes. I did my hair, PHMS Warriors. I did it. And I have to say, listen, that was maybe the most pleased I was with anything the whole night was the hair. In fact, when the guy came in, the producer, he said, which one are you again? And he looked at my hair and he goes, oh, you're Byron. I can tell by the hair. And I'm like, that's right, baby. That's right. I had to go golf with some sun in to get it back this blonde after the year I've had. So listen, it was fun. I appreciate it. And we also had, I did have makeup though. They did put on some makeup. And so,
And a phone.
and a phone. Yes, I had a phone, and I had a phone as well. So, anyways, that's it, guys. I'm going to sign out because I want you guys to see this next guy. But I will send PHMS Warriors. Who are you, PHMS Warriors? I feel like maybe you're a Smith. Or maybe Roger. No, Roger, no. You're some friend from downriver, I'll tell you that much. And then Mark, I'll send you... Mark, you were the first one. If you're still on, let me know if you want a hat or the mug. Since you were first, you pick hat or the mug, Mike, and then I will get Mark. Sorry, Mark. I got Huckabee on the brain. Mark, you tell me if you want the hat or the mug, and if I don't hear back from you, then I'll just I'll send you one, and then I'll send PHMS Warriors the mug. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I was going through like some prayer. I got all these ads on them. I was going through like some prayer before this thing because you're always nervous. But whenever you're like, I could always go to the well. Okay, Mark wants the hat. All right, PHMS Warriors, you're getting the mug. All right. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, man. But like, I was for real, like, because I've had so much anxiety over this last year, and like I had my first panic attack this last year and all these different things, so like I didn't have a panic attack or hey Elliot, shh, I didn't have any of that, but like it was definitely a whole new level of like coping and calming myself than I've had before, because before my surgery and stuff, like I could go back to, hey, listen, you've done 5 shows, 8 shows this month, yada yada yada, this is what you do. But like my first time back, I'm going right to like this big stage with a bunch of new material. And so, like, that's really nerve-wracking. Really nerve-wracking. And like, I didn't even know, you don't know how even you're going to respond. Like, all these new sensations and everything I've been having, like, when I get really nervous now, like, it comes across your mind. It sounds silly to say out loud now, but it comes across your mind, like, am I going to pass out? You know, like, I've never passed out in my life over things, but, like, what if I get really nervous and just drop? Like, there's so many things that have been out of my control that I just don't know. And so I was praying before, practicing a lot. Roger in the house. All right, Roger. All right, we'll send you the mug, Raj. And so, yeah, I was a little nervous before, but man, we dug in there, and what was weird is the whole set, I don't really even remember the set. I really don't. I remember a few things, but it was almost kind of like you get in a zone a little bit, and it was kind of nice to feel that again. So, anyways, I'm going to sign out, guys. Thank you for watching. We love y'all. I want to get off so you can watch Michael Grimm, my friend Michael Grimm, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Bye.